What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counter Punch Boxing News, round 2, and I have some new news concerning Jerrell Big Baby Miller. Get this, Jerrell Miller blames the latest drug test failure on sexual enhancement drug. Miller was expected to make his top-ranked debut against Jerry Forrest this summer, but of course he tested positive for HGH, EPO, and GW 15-16 last year ahead of the Joshua fight, and he failed again for one of the same drugs, GW 15-16, in June. Now Big Baby claims he's found the culprit. Okay. As always, apologies for linking to the Daily Mail. Be sure to browse incognito and blah, blah, blah. Okay. He's seen documents sent to Miller and his team from Corva Scientific Lab in Los Angeles, which was signed off by one of the world's leading anti-doping experts, Paul Scott. And test results have indicated that presence of GW 15-16 in the widely available black ant male sexual stimulant he claims to have taken 30 or more days before the drug test. Miller, of course, is adamant that unknowingly ingested a banned substance. He says everybody wants to point the finger, but nobody has the right information. The levels that I found in this case were in this case right now we're so minute. Okay. And while with the EPO, you need to use for the months at the time if you want to get any muscle benefits, not just one shot. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not the person, and we are going to prove everybody wrong. I have spent thousands of dollars of my own money trying to find out what's happened, but there's ignorance on a lot of people's part. Everyone listens to whoever has the loudest voice at the time and who has the microphone. The proof is in the pudding. It's right there. I've been truthful from the beginning to the end. The truth will set you free, and I believe that if you go by the book and the law, this case is innocent. Wow. When news broke of Miller's first drug test, of course, we know that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. He said, I'm not a cheater. I'm just an idiot with performance issues. There really is only one appropriate response. Wow. Okay, Jerrell. Ooh. Okay. Let me counterpunch because, I mean, a lot of this stuff was Corva Scientific Lab in Los Angeles. It's a president of the GW 15-16 is a widely available black ant male sexual stimulant he claims to have taken 30 or more days before the drug test. Now, for one, that's just stupid anyway. It's just stupid. Like, if you got a broke penis, if you have issues down south, being a male, you know what those do. They increase your blood flow. They open up certain arteries to allow certain things to go to certain areas that, for whatever reason, not going to those areas. But it's a drug that opens those arteries, right? So why would you even do that? That's for one. For two, okay? Coming back at what he's saying, okay, but there's ignorance on a lot of people's part. Boom, ignorance. I mean, obviously you knew that. Dude, you got popped for 3 drugs, so you don't know how drugs work? You know the definition of a drug is any substance that makes the mind and body, that affects the way the mind and body works. Okay, it's been a long time, right? Dare. So if anybody's ignorant, it's you. You supposed to know this going in there with the performance enhancing issues, and it shows you that Jerrell Miller is desperate to get back into the sport, and he needs something to pin it on. Now, we've seen how small a dosages it is, we did get to the bottom of that, and it was very small. But then there's no guarantee that that wasn't a result of not fully cycling off something. Let's look at it this way. Let's say you are a smoker or whatever else you do. And you know, well, hey, it takes 30 days to get marijuana out of your system. And it's 20 days. And or it's 25 days. And then you're scared of it still might be in your system. That could be in a situation like that. Okay, we still seen traces of it. It was not a lot. But who's to say it wasn't a lot more on another test? Okay? And if you had those type of performance issues, when did you start getting them? After you lost all that money from the opportunity of fighting AJ? Man, I guess that would do it. You know what I mean? I don't know, because, I mean, according to 50 Cent, he was around here, he was a big swinger. I mean, wait a minute. Isn't Jerrell Miller like 30 years old? And it just goes to show you that this guy is desperate enough to put his reputation of his personal life in the bed, intimate personal life, out there to save face. But it's clever. It's no different than Canelo saying I'm meat. It's no different from Canelo saying the same thing about the clenbuterol in the meat. You find something that has it in there, right? The boar meat, nedrolone. The cow meat in Mexico, clenbuterol. The penis pill, okay, GWH 15 or 50, 15, 16. So yes, you look for what could go or what could have that in it. So then you can resort for that as an excuse. So then you can present it to someone and say, hey, I didn't willingly cheat. But even if this was true, okay, I'm not even really trying to point the finger at Jerrell Miller. I just know he's doing what he feels he needs to do. I can't fault him for that. I mean, he's in a messed up situation. But because of the situation that the man was already in, there's no way you should take a dick pill, okay, before fighting, coming back into the sport, not thinking. And here's another thing. Here's another counterpunch, people. Think of this. Why didn't you think of that in June? You see what I mean? Look, that would have been the first thing that I thought about. I was like, oh man, that was that dick pill. I knew it was. I knew I should have did it that night. She didn't even show up. It's bad, but he wants to put it out there. Hey, my stuff's broken. I'm a cheater. I'm an idiot with performance issues. I don't know. There's only one appropriate response. Sad, man, sad. But since a person like that has been in the shit twice, he wasn't suspended the first time, and he's willing to do all this to save face, give him another shot. Why not? Because at this point, all the pride is right out the window, right? I mean, it's nothing that, Big Baby, is not, he's not that brash, that guy. He's a guy that's showing that, hey, I have disabilities or whatever, and, I'm just not a cheater. I am, challenged in certain areas of my body. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.